going in the conventional way, not the anti-clockwise direction. So green flag flies, and they're off here at Rocky Speedway. Very nice start. Peter Thompson, Braith Hogan, Brandon Huff has got himself on the outside of Stoward. Bit of push and shove. Back a bit further. All of them get him through. Wusty's in there as well. Brandon's still running that high line. Number 17's trying to make it stick. John Stoward got nearly 2 wheels up on the inside there. Brandon holds it in for third spot. Out the front still, Peter Thompson, Braith Hogan, Huff, Stoward. That's how they come past. Absolutely fantastic racing from Street Stocks. The track's a lot different from when they were out here earlier. It was very hard and very slick. There's a lot of moisture back in that track. So anyone wants to step high and make their car go fast, they can do so. Oh, he gets it all sideways there. Wow.
Harley Saunders making a huge mistake in the 17, almost brought Kenny Simpson undone in the 68. Those two got past the 77 of Joe Storer, who's done a brilliant job all night long. Kenny Carroll's tried to scrape the paint off on the concrete one lap at a time all night, and he's a little bit further on back, but Braith Hogan definitely not letting Peter Thompson get away for the lead.
Yeah, Braith Hogan's well and truly underneath the back of Peter Thompson and not letting Peter Thompson get away at all, because normally it's Peter Thompson just sort of leaves the rest of the field for dead, but Braith is well and truly working the back of the car. The car got a little bit sideways then, and he's making a big comeback. Brandon Huff's just all out by himself in third spot, with John Stoward in that beautiful green car. Just love that car of Stoward's in fourth. Laps dwindling by. They're about to come up on Samantha. They go around the outside of her. She's probably told to hold her line as they come through on the one-way. All the competitors make their way around. Braith Hogan having a look up the inside of Thompson past the grandstand. It's too wide as they come through. Thompson just shuts the door and he says, no, you're not coming underneath me. And he pulls it right down on the low line and shuts that door big time. And that just closed the gap up with Brandon Huff.
That wasn't just shutting the door, that was slamming it shut and locking the deadbolt on it. That doesn't perturb Braith Hogan though, he'll keep riding. They've brought Brandon Huff up into the battle. John Stoward's right there as well, and he's bringing Harley Saunders and Kenny Simpson along for the ride. Harley Saunders round the top side, round the outside of Stoward. They race side by side for position number 4 as Braith Hogan gets into the back of the 99 of Thompson.
Yeah, gave Thompson a little bit of a love tap and said, come on, Peter, you're faster than this. Draining it around Jessica Duncan Masters on the other side over there. They all make it round the outside, no problems at all. Here goes Braith Hogan, stepped it round the outside of Peter Thompson. What a great move. He saw that Peter was still struggling with the track, and he has made the move around Peter Thompson. So it's Braith Hogan, Peter Thompson, Brandon Huff as they go past the control tower one more time.
Braith Hogan just made Peter Thompson look amateur. That was a brilliant move around the outside. Brandon Huff still there in third. Harley Saunders is up into fourth. He's got smoke bellowing out of the Falcon as Brandon Huff has a look up on the inside of Peter Thompson. Thompson's not going to make that easy for him. That is for sure, but Saunders looks like he very much is on a tear. So that motor might not have very long life left as Kenny Simpson goes to the outside of Stoward, gets the job done. And he will move into position number 5 actually.
So out in front, Braith Hogan rounds up Killick again. Peter Thompson comes round, Huff as well. That smoke is trailing out of the back of that 17 car. Something bad, mate. Gee, will it make it to the end? Oh, getting it all sideways. I bet you that's fluid leaking on the rear tyres, and he's put it round right in front of the field. Gets it out of harm's way. So it leaves our leaders 1, 2, 3 all out of trouble. So our leaders come round one more time. Peter Thompson getting it very sideways in front of the bar. Might send a fiery over to check on that number 17 car. But still out in front, Braith Hogan, Peter Thompson, Brandon Huff and Wusty and John Stoward as they come past the control tower one more time. The rate of knots of this field, they're going to finish this 15-lap feature really easy. Some of these cars, they're pretty much a standard sort of motor in these. They can't do a lot of development on them, and the suspension There's the checkered flag, I believe, already. It looks like it is.
Well, I bet Braith Hogan wants it to be because he spun out in front of the bar. And that is the checkered flag waving. Yellow lights are on this one is Dunsky.
Dunsky. So I think the winner was Braith Hogan with Peter Thompson for second and Brandon Huff in for third. So that's our top three finishes. I didn't even see the light come over on the far side. I wasn't even looking for it.
Yeah, you get those times where you just miss it when there's so much going on the racetrack. You do tend to miss the light.
Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Braith Hogan in that 72 car stepped up from juniors and doing absolutely stellar job. That's it, folks. Cheer him on. Great to see these street stocks here again. And as I said, coming up in Bundy, we got the Carina Classic for street stocks. Big prize money. Pro One Waste Parts have put up some big money, and the Bundaberg Speedway Sedan Club have put up some big money. So if you're not doing anything that weekend, come down and see us. Great to see the Formula 500s. A huge field once again, mate. I'm going to leave these 500s to you. I'll just chime in if I see something exciting. But you know these guys off by heart. I just love you when you call them this.
Fantastic. I don't think I've ever driven any better in my life. We had a pretty bad run at the start of the night. We think the diff's a bit bent and stuff from a tap earlier. But look, I seriously can't thank anyone or could be any less happy with what I've just done. So I'd like to say a massive big thank you to my father, my Uncle Steph, Bummer, Alana, and all my sponsors, Pettit Suspension and Bridge Street Tire Mechanical.
Awesome drive, mate. That was very well deserved. You go and enjoy it.
Thanks, mate. I got a scab on my finger from it, so time for the bar.
Give me a huge cheer once again. Braith Hogan in the 72 winner of our Streeties tonight.